Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars J. So in this episode, there's two things you need to do in regards to secrets. That's for the Bantaken secret. For another requirement for the Bantaken secret, you need to defeat Zaid with Sosuke. And I am not going for the secret. If you were going for the Great Zeromer secret, you would have to defeat Rose Cest La Vie of the Moon with Zeromer if you were going for that particular secret. I'm not. So, if you are, you need to do that during this stage. Now, this stage is one of the longer ones you're going to have to do. That you're going to do in this game. Because, this is the final battle against Dr. Hell. After this stage, Dr. Hell won't really be... he'll be done for. Essentially. I think there's another enemy that does appear, though, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, because of this is a final battle of sorts. The stage is quite long, mainly because of the amount of bosses you have to fight. Although the most threatening of the bosses is actually Garon, which appears right at the beginning of the stage, because he can actually do a lot of damage if he actually hits. I think he's the one that done the most damage. He is the unit that did the most damage out of all the other bosses that I fought. Like to the Grand Teed, he did like 4,000 damage to the Grand Teed. Alright. Like she got kidnapped. I think Rockville there is a girl. I couldn't exactly tell, but you'll see why later. Of why I said that, I guess. The Venom. That's Garon's unit. Yep. I think this is gonna be fun. Yeah, they won't be able to do that. So, for right now, I guess we're doing some sort of surprise attack. Because I guess the Nadesco and the Archangel are luring the the other units or something. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's go take on these Dr. Hell units. I wouldn't recommend just like flying or like heading straight up. I'd say stick near the Duatha, Danan, not entirely, I forget. Duatha, Danan. Yeah, I'll just call it Tuatha or the sub. But yeah, anyway, have your units just stick to the shoreline for now. You can move up a little bit, but enemy reinforcements will appear and, well, you don't want to get overwhelmed. Anyway, as of this stage, we now have this BGM tomorrow, which I believe is the opening of the Full Metal Panic anime. So we have that, and I put that on all the Full Metal Panic units because I like this theme a bit more than the other one. But that's just me. I should mention that the Tuatha can resupply. I believe it's either resupply. Yeah, I know it can resupply, and I think it can repair as well. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it can resupply. So, yeah, you need to do that. Go do that. Yep, there's the reinforcements I was talking about. Looks like Zaid and Sosuke have been part of the same team once before. But yeah, now anyway, I can finally use this BGM. I've had this BGM for the longest time, but I just never used it, mainly because, well, when I speed up, I never used it mainly because we didn't have it in the game yet. But now that we do, I'll just, use it from now on. But yeah, this stage isn't too hard. It's just the fact of how long it is that you'll probably end up using a lot of your spirit points. As long as with all the bosses and how high their HP is, you'll end up using a lot of spirit points to take them down. But as long as you don't use Valor all the time, you should be fine. Don't just throw spare points all over the place. Try to use them a bit sparingly so you can save them up. But like I said, Garon is the one you should really worry about the most. Anyway, we got reinforcements here. And we can only pick 7 units, so the reason why I didn't pick, oh, looks like I didn't put Mu in the Astray, right? Astray yet. Oh, I should mention that after this stage, I do some Puzzle Robo stages, so those will be up either whenever I upload this, or whenever I upload the next episode. But yeah, there's Venom. And Garon. But remember, you have to defeat Zaid with Sosuke in order to get the Banto-kun secret. That guy's, you know, batshit crazy. At this point, I decide to sort of keep my units, to try to get my units together. So I'm keeping the initial units at around the same spot while moving our reinforcements towards the initial units. But overall, the Mecha Beasts aren't too much of a problem. They're actually really easy to take down. The units are, you know, it isn't the fact that this stage isn't difficult. It's just the amount of units and the amount of boss units there are that make it a difficult stage. Because if you end up running out of spirit points or useful, the spirit point, if you end up running out of SP that you can't use any useful moves, then you're kind of just have to hope, I guess, because Zaid and Garon, they have really high evasions and they have the Lambda drive too, but you should be able to take them down no problem. You should have more than enough spirit points to do that. So yeah, in the beginning part of this stage, you shouldn't have too much trouble doing anything. What is it? Those units next to Garon, though, they're pretty bulky. They're not really a threat, so to say, just that they take a lot of hits to actually... they can take a lot of hits, is what I'm trying to say, so they can be a bit annoying to take down. I wouldn't recommend really focusing on them first, because once you take down Garon, the other reinforcements for the enemies won't appear until all the previous units were defeated. So you'll be okay if you don't take them down. So the stage looked vaguely familiar, like very familiar to me when I was playing through it. And of course, you know, I played the game before, but it felt like I had seen it, you know, much more recently. And I think the reason for that was because during one of the Puzzle Robo stages, tiles from this map, or this map itself, was in there. So I think that's why I thought it looked familiar. So, in regards to the Puzzle Robo stages, they aren't too difficult, but if you don't really understand how the AI works in this game, you can't really. And even then, you really have to know this game's mechanics to get it to work. To do some of them. Some of them can be really difficult. Well, not really difficult, but can take a lot of trial and error to, finally figure out. And I thought I was going to defeat... Oh no, I did defeat him. Huh. Oh no, I was thinking of earlier, because earlier on in the stage, I was close to defeating this guy, and then the next turn he recovered all of his HP. But he didn't attempt to hurt Sosuke. But yeah, he's dead. We won't be seeing Zaid anymore. It's good, I guess. But yeah, there really isn't too much in terms of strategy that I haven't already said that I really need to discuss. Pretty much just conserve your MP and heal up and when necessary. It's pretty much what you need to do for this stage. And other than that, there really isn't anything you really need to be too worried about. Garen is the only real threat, and all the other bosses, they don't take too much to defeat. I missed there. I know he does hit the Grand Teed eventually. I was gonna date the video, but I'm getting pretty excited for the Moon Dwellers. It seems it's gonna be a pretty interesting game. It's gonna be my first OG game, but it looks fun enough. This is in English too, so that's always a plus. Oh yeah, they have 3,000 damage there. And I don't think any of the other bosses do that much damage to Grand Teed. So that's why I think of Garen as the biggest threat here. Well, I should mention that once you do enough damage to Garen, he'll move upwards along with Sosuke, so you'll need to move your other units towards them as well. That Lambda drive is pretty Pretty powerful. Is it Lambda Drive or Lambda Driver? I think it's Lambda Driver, but it could just be Lambda Drive. Lambda Drive. Yeah, you know, I'll say that, but nah. Here's what I'll say. It's I've done this several times throughout the playthrough, but I'm kind of surprised that I didn't do it during this stage. But there'd be times where I'm like holding R and A, I think it is, to speed up the movement during the enemy phases, and they'll attack me, and there will be dialogue. But because I'm holding R and A, it just skips right past that dialogue, and I have no chance to read it or even stop because of just how fast I'm skipping through that dialogue. And that happens a lot during the next stage, unfortunately. Oh, what's going on? Oh no! Oh, that looks like it hurt. Oh. Well then. And then she died. Nah, she's fine. She's not dead. Fortunately, moved up there, so sucks. But oh well, what can you do? Yeah, once you're done with these wave of enemies, the rest of the enemies are going to appear up north of the map, and that's pretty much it. So you don't have to worry about enemies appearing in some other corner of the map. But Garen sure is one tough cookie. And that just reminded me of a cookie I once ate that was hard as a rock. Hurt my teeth biting into it. I don't even think I ever actually took a bite out of that cookie because it was too hard. Completely unrelated, but that just reminded me of it. But yeah, in my opinion, the stage gets a lot easier once you defeat Garon. or at least doesn't increase in difficulty. I've actually had quite a few interruptions when I was recording the stage. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it should be it should be a bit obvious. But I've only had so far I've had 2 interruptions where I had to stop the recording and redo it, not redo it, and just start up a new one. Commentary recording, I mean. And well, this is the first time it's happened where I had to do it this many times. And to be honest, it's not actually that much of an issue. It just takes like an extra minute to sync everything up. And there goes Garon. And hey, it's another Tekaryu guy. Oh no. What did he do? Oh my god. Oh wait, when I was talking about the thing with Rockfell earlier, I meant something that happens in the next stage, not this stage. I was remembering incorrectly. Okay. I was only hearing it of my right ear, and I was afraid that the audio was just recording in mono. That was recorded in mono, but no, that isn't the case. It was just that I've had my headset for a while now. Oh, Mika's there. And just sometimes I need to had it for like a year or 2. Maybe even longer than that now. And I'll need to get a replacement soon enough, but it's fine. But yeah, this guy is not difficult at all, mainly because of when I used Mazen Kaiser's team-up attack with what's its face? Great Mazinger. You'll see how much damage it does soon enough. Yeah, but since we haven't seen this enemy unit before, I just wanted to show off its, I guess, one of its attacks without speeding up, just for the heck of it. Oh yeah, at this point you don't want to upgrade Lazener until a few... Well, the reason... Well, if you're going towards the North America route after the next stage, if you're going towards that route, don't upgrade Lazener anymore, because from what I have read, there's a secret in regards to the Lazener. It's an upgrade for him that you can get by going towards the North America route. He does get upgraded anyway, but this is, I guess, a slightly better upgrade. And the thing is, though, is that apparently it's considered a new unit and all your upgrades that you've done previously aren't applied. So I'm not entirely sure whether or not that's true or not. We'll see. But it's something to keep in mind. Go double burning fire. Look at that damage. Whew. The combo I'll be using from now on. And there goes Ritsu. Well, we have those two guys to take down over there. I just sent down Toya to take care of them, just slowly, because I knew more enemies would appear up there, and I didn't want to, I guess, have to move up and then down. Although I think I eventually do move all my units down. So, whether that my strategy was a bit flawed or not, it's up to you to decide, I guess. But I couldn't know what possibly was going to happen. Because, well, you'll see. And there we go. So, 2 new Mecha Beasts appeared. I don't know if they appear again. I think, well, we'll see like a new face once we complete the stage, and I think they have something to do with Mazen Kaiser's story. But oh no, Sayaka. Oh no. There it goes. Okay, so yeah, Venus A. When you defeat it, oh yeah, there's the boss there. Gordon? What was it called? Yeah, Hell King Gordon. Yeah, he isn't so tough. Even the Mecha Beasts, the Mecha Beasts aren't so tough. But anyway, Venus A, there's nothing that indicates this once you defeat it. But when you defeat it, it actually does transforms into a more powerful version, I guess. But there's no cutscene indicating this. It just does it. So that happens, I guess. Oh yeah, I move everybody down to take care of Sayaka's Venus A. And yeah, there. For a second, I think it's the game, like, preventing me from killing Venus A, but no. It just becomes even more evil. Yeah, I'm surprised Dolman didn't get taken down. He was very close. But the editing for this stage actually took me a while because of all the speed ups that I had to do. Otherwise, this stage would be close to an hour and a half long. So I had to like make sure I was speeding up enough where the video wasn't too long, where it would be a bit annoying to commentate over it. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was like for a final episode, I guess. Like for a final episode, I don't mind it being long. But anyway, enough talking about that. There's Hell King Gordon. Yeah, not too much of a threat. But yeah, I wanted to keep this as concise as possible without actually skipping over to the important dialogue, and I felt like I did a good job of that. And there was also the fact of the several audio, the interruptions where I had to restart the commentary or whatever. I imagine the final episode would be one of the longest videos that I'll ever do. Because unlike Z, everything's in, well, Z and Z2, everything's in English. So, hopefully, everything turns out okay. The Double Rocket Punch is a rather cheap but powerful team attack. It only uses 20 energy, I believe, and it does a lot of damage. Well, 20 energy from each unit, but still, that's a lot of damage for only about 40 energy. For 40 energy if you use it with both units. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I was trying to use double burning fire on Hell King Gordon. I was trying to set that up because both units need to be active, as in they both need to be, you need to be able to use both of them. One of them can't have moved or attacked. I should mention that once you defeat Ashura once, he does like revive with full health, I think. And then he died. Well, yep, he's fine. And hey, we got another new unit to help us out. But this unit can do absolutely no damage to Ashura. I used the Valor and the melee attack for Millionaire, and she only did 12 damage. This is the reason why I was holding off putting a flight unit on Maz and Kaiser, because he gets the Kaiser Scrander, and now he can fly. I mean, I probably should have put him on it a few I probably should have put the flight unit on him and then take it off, but I wasn't sure when I was gonna get the Kaiser Scrander, so I didn't. But anyway, we have it now. And I believe this is his best attack. If I recall correctly, he does get a new combination attack with Tetsuya eventually. Because, spoiler alert, Tetsuya's gonna come back during the next stage, actually. But yeah, Tetsuya will come back during the next stage. Anyway, time to take him down. Hey, does he have a barrier, actually? Oh, he does. Huh. Oh. Oh yeah, Blue Earth actually does get taken down mainly because, well, Hell King Gordon was able to hit Blue Earth. $12 damage, hot dog. Well, it made his health even. So, that's something. I won't be using that unit at all. Unless I'm forced to after this stage, which I don't think I will be forced to, but, well, we'll see. I was hoping that this would be the end, but he just keeps coming back. Oh, he revives near full. Not exactly there. He has no energy. And there he goes. Ashura is dead. Huzzah, we did it. Well, maybe. Oh no. Oh no, there's... So we're gonna say Gorgon. Yeah, that's why I was saying there might be something more. I didn't. I thought that the Mycenians didn't appear in this game, but they might. I don't remember. It's been way too long since I last played the game. So who knows? Sucks. Well, I never used the VNSA, so that's not too much of an issue. But I used the Great Mazinger. Yep, I'm sure Garen won't escape, that crazy bastard. Yeah, I think everything will turn out okay, though. Looks like Sosuke doesn't really like the Lambda driver. I should pay attention to what it's actually called, but I'm pretty sure it's Lambda driver. I think. I read it and I didn't register like whether it was driver or just drive, but I'm pretty sure it's driver. And if I'm wrong, well, I'm freaking wrong. Because I know the name appeared several times throughout the stage, I just wasn't paying attention. I just saw the Lambda and read the rest. I saw the Lambda. Yeah, it's driver. Yeah, I don't know why I'm making a big deal of that, but yeah, it's driver. I'm wrong, I swear to God. But anyway, the stage is over. So I'll see you guys again next time, whenever that is. Bye.